Welcome back to the Rising Superstream, where we're now gonna check out Gal Metal, I was gonna say new rhythm game, but it came out a few weeks ago. I'm a little bit late on the pickup on this one. I've been eyeballing it for a while, and the reason I was kind of waiting was because Xseed was nice enough to offer me a review key, which is really dope. So full disclosure, I did not pay for this copy of Gal Metal, but I will be playing it nonetheless. It's like theft. It's kind of like theft. Don't steal games. Don't break into game companies and steal their physical games. So Marvelous published this game in Japan, I believe, but it was developed by DMM Games, who, if I remember right, are the absolute kings who developed Touken Ranbu and a million other browser games that we will never play or touch. This is one of their first big goes at like a console game, if I'm not mistaken. And it seems like people like this game enough. I'm sure some of you guys are aware that I'm very into like rhythm games that have a story and a purpose. So I'm keen to see exactly where that goes. My Joy-Cons are desynced. My Joy-Cons are still desynced. Let me put them back on the system. My Joy-Cons are not syncing. What the fuck? Oh, do they do Kantai Collection? I thought that was Kadokawa Games. My Joy-Cons are not synced. I don't know what's going on here. Give me a second. Could it be because of the Pro Controller? Could that be mussing it all up? Okay. Okay. It might be because the Pro Controller is player one. Oh my god, yeah. What the fuck? You can use the Pro Controller in this? I'm not going to, but I had no idea you could. So I guess that's set me to buttons? I want it set to Joy-Con. Oh my god, is this a bug? It seems to be set to Joy-Con, but only the Pro Controller is working. Okay, how do I turn off a controller? I never have to do this on the Switch. How do you do this? Change grip / order? Yeah, that turns them off, right? Yeah. There we go. No technical problems on this stream. Are we good? Okay, now we're good. For anyone who tries to play this game, make sure you don't have a Pro Controller connected, because it will do its shit. I didn't actually know you could play this with buttons at all, so I guess that's neat. I played the demo when it came out in Japan, super briefly. I played like one song, and I was like, yep, that seems fun. And now we can just actually play the full game in English. We have in the chat also a Mr. Elliot Rio, who I believe worked on the localization for this title. He says buttons are weird in this game. So let's just skip that. Let's just skip that completely. I'm keen to see how involved the story gets. Yeah, he says he was the sole translator on this. The great city of Tokyo, an amalgam of humanity's greatest triumphs. Just outside that sprawling metropolis resides a tiny place in Musashino City called Kichijoji. A place in which big things, big incidents, never occur. A place in which even news of foreign wars feels like naught but some big budget film. Day upon day of peace and tranquility. But peaceful days are often disrupted in the most abrupt of ways. The first gig. Someone once said, was that We're Not Alone? I can't read good. Jeez, when did I get this late? I like the comic book presentation. Very Elite Beat Agents. Oh yeah, that's our main character, right? Who the heck? You've been chosen. Who's there? I shouldn't do voice acting. I'm not Takahata 101. Yeah! I like the loose art style here. There's sort of a charm to how like the line work isn't absolutely perfect. Oh, neat. So this is a real thing, by the way. When the Voyager was sent into space, I think 300 years ago, there was a gold record on it. And I think all that was on it is music. So wow, that just destroyed them. That's a fun premise, actually. Let me know if the music's a little loud, 'cause it might be. Yeah, 1,000 years ago, that was when it went to space? Okay. I thought so. Oh. They also sent a sample of human blood because that was a good idea. Yeah, that's never gonna bite us in the ass. He's missing his Gakuran. What a shock. So they've become one, but is it just the mind of the boy and the body of the girl? Okay, no, they're sharing. Okay. I was gonna say, only you have control over my body. Can only they hear it? Yeah, okay. Unless you can find a way to defend yourselves, your precious Earth will be reduced to space dust. I wonder. Man, the list of games where the power of music is used to fight aliens is actually growing at a pretty startling rate. It's always aliens, and you know what? That's a cool thing. Yeah, now you have to play drums. Don't worry, drums is a really easy beginner instrument. Said no one ever. Did Space Channel 5 start Music versus Aliens? Might have been the first one, but I'm not super sure. Before that era, my timeline for that sort of stuff gets pretty foggy. All these designs are super cute. We got a big badass over here. Yeah, we got badges. This is a cute loading screen. If that's what this is a really cute loading screen. My stream never appeared on your live list after I switched off Warframe. I don't know. It is acting weird. As long as you guys can see, I guess it's fine, but it's telling me 0 people are watching right now, which is clearly a mistake, so definitely something weird's going on, but if you can see, then whatever. I'll deal. Wow, fucking nailed it. Already, there's a lot more story than I expected in this game. Yeah, the password, that's cute. Oh my god, we're just texting during class? This is a super cute way to tell the story. What period is it? I used to be the person who fell asleep in class in high school. It was not good. It was not a good thing. I don't encourage it. Sorry, oh were we? Let's say oh were we. Majin Ken says he was the one as well who fell asleep in class. I'm glad I'm not alone here. Yeah, Warframe was just before Knives Eve, so I'm afraid you did miss it. But I quite liked it, and the Switch port is really, really impressive. So I think it went well. Aliens exist. Clearly that's the right answer here. Oh, you can scroll. Okay, neat. I'm glad they're all gung-ho for it and you don't have to like convince them or anything. I don't want to earn my team. Telephone pole's a cute name for her. How to swing the Joy-Con. Put the straps on. Not me. With the Joy-Con tilted upwards, swing it vigorously like drumsticks. Right. If you notice a sound delay during gameplay, the sound might not sync perfectly. Yeah, okay. We recommend playing with headphones. Yep. Where's that headphone jack? Right on top. Yup, here. That's cute. No, I'm living very dangerously. Try the left stick. Oh, you actually mean drumstick, right. Oh yeah, it's a symbol if you do both at the same time. When it said left stick, I started moving the joystick and I'm like, why is nothing happening? Depending on what each song asks of you, you'll have to swing the left and right sticks to drum sometimes simultaneously. These are the fundamentals of drumming. So if I remember right, you kind of get to freestyle it in the songs, is sort of the gist. Like, there's not like a note highway and stuff, so... You wouldn't believe how many people at Anime Expo could not clear that first basic harlot rhythm. It was hard to watch. Yeah. I could believe it. I assume right now it wants me to kind of stick to standard stuff. Yeah, fuck you if you don't like Dvorak, right? He's so good. When's Dvorak's next album coming out? It's freestyle in the sense that you can choose whatever rhythms you want, but if you don't vary it enough, your points will never really skyrocket. Yeah, that makes sense. Otherwise, you could just set up the red Joy-Con on like a one of those birds. Just let it go. I remember they promoted this game at one point in one of the live-action little trailers they did with a famous drummer. I can't remember what band he was from, but he's from an American like metal band. God, I can't remember who he was. If you Google it, it's on like Silicon Era and shit. Okay, so there's like a clear requirement. Okay. Was it Marty Friedman? Okay, so wow, just the basic ability to keep a beat seems like it might be enough for story mode. Elliot Rio says, so what you end up learning gradually is that performing certain rhythms during certain sections of the song results in higher scores and bonuses, etc. Okay, cool. It skyrockets in difficulty about halfway through though, so watch out. Oh, okay. Good info. It was Marty Friedman? Okay, yeah. He's a famous drummer, right? I recognize that name. Did I hit replay? Oh, I'm like watching my replay. Oh, so you can listen to your thing. Okay, I'm gonna skip this for the time being. We did it! The character designs are fun. I wonder who the artist is. I should check in the credits. Beautiful. UFO Kita. It's cute. She's so into it. Second gig. See you later, Jupiter. These are fun names. Okay, so we've got morality, cult, activity, passion, and guts. Doors closed, I guess means the chapter ended. Okay, so end of chapters are pretty natural breakpoints where you could leave. I always like that when, like, at the end of a game's chapter, there's like a back to title screen option. I don't know why, but like, it makes me feel like it's, you know, almost designed to be played with sort of breaks, and it encourages me to take breaks, I guess. I don't know, it works. It's effective. Tokyo Twilight Ghost Hunters did that really hard, and I really enjoyed playing through that because of its like almost like TV show-like presentation. Yeah, I feel like the intent with her long posts is like, you read whatever you get, but she's meant to just yammer on. Nobody's really taking her seriously. Oh, jeez. Okay, so we can read our 5 stats, or we can raise our 5 stats for our band by working places. Okay. Working or hanging out at places where we are. You'll improve your qualities more than normal. Okay, cool. I like their little emotes. I mean, nothing's got emotes like the missing JJ McField, but their emotes are still cute. Her metal spirit has been set ablaze. An event at clothing store has been triggered. Oh, wow, okay. I didn't know this was a feature at all. Activities use up your stamina. Make sure to properly budget your stamina between practice and other activities. Choose how to spend your time after school. Got some like Toki Memo features here. Current stats, improve them with activities other than Metal Club. Nap, time remaining in the day. Gather the band, go home. Okay. Oh, gather the band is save, load, options, everything. It's more on the menu. Oh, so multiple days pass before the aliens come. Ooh, I see. Interesting. If you're confident enough, maybe you can ace performances without increasing these. Morality. With higher morality, accurate drumming will net you bonus points at the results screen. Cult. Are you the creative type? I assume that's meant to be right. Cult. With higher cult, finding secret rhythms in a song will give you a sweet point bonus. Guts. Improving your guts will reduce the frequency and duration of those pesky alien attacks. Maxes out at 50% less effective. It's nice that it says that, actually. Activity. Have you been combining different rhythms to produce combos? With higher activity, you'll earn bonus points for creativity. Passion. Oh, those aliens and their fishy antics. With higher passion, attacks are less frequent with a shorter duration when hit. Again, maxes out at 50%. Okay. The group practice is more expensive. Jeez. So if I do her activity, I can actually drop my passion. But she's there, so I feel like I should do that. It seems like that's a special thing. Oh, cute. I like this presentation. And the little metal club theater at the top, performed by Kichijoji Metal Girls. Super cute. I like how everything's on sticks, too. The overall presentation in this game is a lot stronger than I had thought, just from the screenshots. It's really layered, and they take like a lot of different approaches, and none of them seem like unsuccessful. They're all good at doing their own individual things. Like the phone's probably the least interesting one, but even then, it's alright. So if I go to the arcade where that girl is there going to be a character event, or does that require that little book? Play. Arcade. So where's my cult? Okay, yeah, without a little book you don't get a little scene. But I suppose it's still good to go to the places where your friends are. School gets you morality and guts. It's zone out. Zone out also costs nothing. What happens if I zone out? Oh, it does waste time. Okay, right. Practice. Yeah, let's see the gather the band menu as well. You can view info about band members by selecting them. If you select yourself, you can check your current parameters and your history of Metal Club. You can even read past story comics here. Selecting a bandmate. Wow, they have an affinity level, and you can watch their episodes. Badges are required. That's cute how they're all presented on a little like school bag. Save load and options. This is cute. Okay, so yeah, comics are just for watching comics. 12 on 447? Excuse me? Excuse me, what? Okay, no. Required is C rank or above. Okay, so this is actually like get ranks on songs in free play as well. Okay. For a sec, I thought this was strictly the comic section, and I was like, wait, that's not right. Character. There is a separate comic section though. Become their BFFs, partners in crimes, etc. So just rank up with them, I suppose. Planets, so play different rhythms a certain amount of time. It seems pretty easy to get through ones, since I already got Harlot and Enter Sand like maxed out in the first song. But I don't know, maybe that gets longer. I almost feel like the numbers should be higher if that's the case. 30 seems too low. Other. Oh, raising your stats. Working at places certain amounts of times. Explore the crashed ship. I don't think that's available quite yet. Oh, and you can filter it by incomplete and complete, which is really handy actually for like late game completion shenanigans. That's nice actually that you can filter like that. Yeah, here's save load. Yeah, I heard about the DLC, Elliot Rio. I think there was a button for it just down there as well, if I can show that quickly. Yeah, this is the DLC, which it does indeed come with the physical edition. Yeah, okay. So you get this with the physical edition, otherwise it's here. And there's a new band, if I remember right. Yeah. So you get 5 new characters, and I don't know how many new songs. 5 new tracks as well. So like a fair amount added on. And clearly a bunch of new comics too. How many events do they have? Okay, fair amount. 10 events for her. And then the affinity level. I like how the stars like fill up on the badges individually. Do they have their own stats? Yeah, they have their own stats, so I guess by changing your band members, like swapping them between the DLC ones and such, you can change their stats a little. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 gigs, and then an epilogue, prologue. Maybe like, yeah, 12 main levels in the story, I suppose. Options. Do I need to touch any of these? Oh no, I'm good. Okay, Elia Rio says for the DLC characters, they're not in the main story cutscenes. They have new stuff like chat rooms. They get their own chapters, and they have their own theater and chat room sequences. Okay. Right. Seems like a fun thing to get after finishing the game. Alright, let's just work on all the characters, I guess. I can lower my activity a little. Where do I go to play Fortnite? I'm gonna invite the girls over and play Fortnite together. Oh, neat that they're color-coded too on the map, so you can tell if they're the club, work, play, or other tabs. Or I guess they wouldn't be in the other tab, would they? But... Oh, Knives, if you want to watch the Warframe video, it's actually... You should be able to watch it right now on Twitch. If you go to my video archive. I don't know how the fuck you do that, but you should go to my channel. It's somewhere on there. Shouldn't be up on YouTube too long, but if you want to watch it now, check it out on Twitch. It's there. By the way, this game's not too intense for your arms so far. Oh my god. Big text. This game's not too intense for your arms, by the way. But I'm still, like, kind of hurting from Beat Saber the other day. So I'm already sort of feeling it. Which is really not ideal, but hey. Oh yeah? Whisper that to me, Banjo Boozle, and I'll try to get that fixed after the stream. Maybe not tonight, but I'll try to get on that. The observatory. Have you tried out Tycho? I haven't tried either of the ones that came out in English, because I ain't got money for that, but I own like 4 Tycho games, and I've played them a lot, so yeah, I know the deal for sure. Okay, let's just distribute some fun time with the girls. It's fun how they like zoop around the map like that. It's like a really minor thing, but adds a little personality instead of just like spawning them and then popping them down. Yeah, I have 3 Vita Tycho games and 1 3DS Tycho game. That is my selection. Tycho V version on the Vita was a really good game, honestly. I really like the music selection. It has Freedom Wars music in it. Great. I love that. Should really work on that passion a little bit. You can lose another passion by going to the movie theater. I wanted to spend time with the girls only, but I should go somewhere. I can lose morality for passion. Or I can lose a guts for some passion. That seems like a fair one. Karaoke alone. Oh, I have no stamina. Of course. What can I do for 5 stamina that'll get me some passion back. Nothing. 2 cafe. 2 from the cafe. That's as good as it's gonna get. Super passionate now. Not enough stamina, let's rock. It's cute. Oh, they're gonna drop an asteroid or a moon on us? Is that a moon? I think it's a moon. You will now be teleported into Jupiter's orbit. This moon that is strayed from said orbit is now on a collision course with Earth. If you truly are superior to us, then you should be able to stop it. Jeez. Oh, cute. I wasn't sure how many, like, scenes there would be. Or if it would, like, mostly just be on top of the school building or whatever. Oh, you can see how to perform different rhythms when you practice the band during free time? Okay. I should check that out after, and then I'll go to free play. Right now I just have like super boring rhythms in mind. You're never locked out from using them, okay. Oh, so I could just be using them now? We'll chalk that up to a boring completion. I'll check out the list and then I'll head to free play. There are symbols by hitting both drums. I thought I was still supposed to just use the basic shit. We'll go to free play and I'll try some less basic shit. I really like this little floating in space vignette here. Going on trek in the stars after school. Going on a trek, rather. Cute. Okay, let me return the title. And we can check stuff. I suppose that would be in practice. Or practice really just... Okay, 13 different songs too. That's pretty solid. What is mode? What's that one? Your choice. Noodle mode. Fun mode in which all you have to do is wave your Joy-Con. Great for first-time players or folks who have trouble with the drums. Or drum mode. A mode that replicates. So this is to adjust sensitivity for... This is what we're doing now, right? What's noodle mode? Oh, it doesn't actually. Joy-Con facing upward, swing vigorously as though there were drums directly in front of you. Yeah, I think this is pretty much what we've been doing now. Not 100% sure, but I think so. So I don't know if I can actually check the rhythms without going to like the practice menu or whatever. Okay, noodle mode is literally just swing and it'll do things for you. Okay, so for people who really can't deal. I don't know any of the rhythms, so I'm just gonna end up winging it, I guess. Motion controls seem fine in this game. Kirok Scott. Haven't had any issues with the tracking or anything. As a not drummer, I don't really know what I'm doing. That's not a good one. That sounds terrible. This definitely seems like if you popped in and learned all the rhythms, it would fucking help you out a lot. I can see that I did get a few other ones that I tried for, but yeah, without knowing the stuff, I'm definitely not going to get too far. Yeah, so I suppose looking up that list and learning from it would be helpful. You know, I actually thought when I went into it just there, oh, cool, you can look at your score division. That's handy. I thought going into it, like, yeah, I'll figure this out as I'm going through. And then, okay, you can record your thing. No, I'm not going to say that. And then I realized pretty quickly while I was doing it, I was like, yeah, I have no fucking clue what I'm doing. So definitely going into the help and going through all the rhythms would be super helpful. Yeah. That seems like pretty fun once you know what's up. So practice is really just going to be the same thing with no score requirements, I bet. Oh, it lets you see some of the other beats. I see, neat. Oh, solo practice is where the list is at? Okay, practice. Yeah, I wasn't able to switch tabs just there, so pick whichever rhythm you like. Yeah, there we go. Oh, I can see pause. Okay. as I was doing before. Nice, we passed. Yes, keep practicing. And then there's like rhythm created. Hold to move to the edit rhythm screen. Oh, so you can like edit your own in as well. Hey, that's fun. Abyss. Hold to move to the edit rhythm screen. Yeah, okay. I wish you could practice a little more freely. Hang on. Fucking boxed it. Ultimate hurrah. Shaky. Oh, it's a little tricky. I'm definitely not a master. Okay, and there's still a bunch of empty slots here. Is this legitimately like you have to make these? Is that the only option here? Just insert a rhythm. Okay. So you move cursor, and you just tap. That's neat. You have to find them, is what Gelton Z says. Okay, neat. Okay, so they do unlock as you play through the game, but you can also make your own secret moves. Neat. That's cool. That's actually pretty dope. Well, I'm definitely keen to unlock more, because already just looking at those ones, you can tell there's like a lot more going on in the game. Definitely like a little tricky, some of them. Ultimate Hora already. I find it a little hard to stop myself after that last one, but I'm sure I'll get used to it. And practice. Yeah, shit, I don't know. This seems like a nice, fun rhythm game if you're open to more of a freestyle kind of title. Definitely if you're looking for, you know, your Hatsune Mikus and your Guitar Heroes with the notes coming down the screen, this is not what you're gonna want. And I've seen people express that, and like, totally fair. This is a very different type of rhythm game. But if you're open to this different sort of thing, it plays pretty well, and there's like a lot of story in it, which is neat, I guess. I don't know. Seems perfectly good to me. This is only on Switch, I see. Neatly asking. Not available on anything else. You can play it with buttons too. I don't really know what the differences are. I saw someone mentioning during the stream that if you play on the controller, you have access to other drums. Like, I assume that's just drum sounds. Because why would it be like other inputs, you know? So yeah, this game's out. Again, big thanks to Xseed for providing the review code. Big thanks to Elliot Rio for translating it. You did a good job, I think. Elliot Rio also says it has touchscreen controls as well, which I did not know. Is that just left, right? Oh, Elliot says, but it's like kind of insane in that it displays all the drums you actually have on the screen. Wow, okay, that seems pretty busy. If you play with the buttons, you get the entire drum set to use, and it's great. Yeah, wow, if you were really into drums, or you know how to music at all, you'd probably get quite a bit out of this. I need to tell my buddy Little V about this game, because he might get something out of it. I'm a little musically challenged when it comes to like actually playing instruments, so I'll probably get through the story and see where I land. But yeah. Tak Fuji played the touchscreen version on Twitter and recorded it. Looks pretty nuts. Yeah, that's true. Tak Fuji was he the director or the producer for this? I don't remember. But he was a big guy on this game. I totally forgot about that. He's the extreme dude. So full LP. No full LP. Too many games now, man. I don't have time for that. He's the producer? Okay, cool. Yeah, the most extreme game developer there is. Extreme. Oh, Tak, you will be sucked. Let me pop open Streamlabs. Hope you guys enjoyed that brief look at Gal Metal. It's a lot later than I thought it would be, to be honest, so I had to cut it short just a hair. Yeah, that dude. That's Tak Fuji. That's who that is. Bingo. Oh, did he work on Frogger 3D? I didn't know that. That's cool. Yeah, I think in the end this was also better than I expected. I had heard middling things when it came out in Japan, but I don't know, this was kind of above my expectations. Maybe my expectations were in the right place then, you know? I gotta say, I like the really like simplistic, low fidelity art style in the 3D sections. It works. It's just nice. Like a passive anti-aliasing would have been great, but whatever, it looks nice. I'm down with it. Let me just open up Streamlabs. Elliot Rio says it's a very like 3-on-5 or 6-on-10 type of game. People who will enjoy it. People who won't. Yeah, exactly. Definitely not for everyone. Not even for all rhythm game fans at all, because it's its own monster entirely. But he says, always nice to see people enjoy games that read well. It does read well. Thank you for this, like, not plain transliteration that is dry as fuck that some people want. I appreciate the artistry that went into the translation. Shoutouts tonight to Dave Ronald, Attenborough, Maru Marushi, Tyson PG, Dave GLHF, Some Dude 92, Gitank, The Gershon, and Kuroshishi30 for their subscriptions. Shoutouts also to Rezka for his donation. He says, insert message here, ? Appreciate it. Shoutouts also to Flair3500 for his donation during Warframe. He said, hey Liam, glad you're enjoying the Warframes. Hopefully you try out the PC version where it has the most updated version. I will give you the honest answer, which is no plans. But I actually think I'm going to go play more Warframe after this. So, hey, what are you going to do? You know. CVP asks, is there an English demo? I do not believe there is an English demo. There's one in Japan for sure if you make a Japanese account, which is a free thing you can do that doesn't actually take very long. It's actually incredibly fast on the Switch to make a Japanese account. But I don't believe there's one out in English. As for the pricing, again, this was a review key, so I didn't actually pay for this copy of the game. So let me look it up real quick. I think the DLC is 12 something. So it is $29.99 in the United States. And the DLC is $12.99. So altogether $43. Elliot Rio mentioned the physical version includes the DLC, and yeah, the physical version is $40. So, also according to Elliot Rio, the physical version also has an actual color manual and stickers, so you can set up your guitar case, so people know you play gal metal. So people know you have a drum kit in your back pocket. Apparently the character designer also did some past Pokemon TCG illustrations, if Google is correct. You know what? I could super believe that. I could see any of these characters on like a trainer card in a like slightly more of a Pokemon aesthetic, and they would fit right in. That actually totally makes sense. I see that link visually. Anyway, thank you guys so much for tuning into the stream tonight. My next stream is Monday the 26th at noon. We're going to be streaming Darksiders 3, which will not be a full LP, but will almost certainly be a good time, because I am a huge fan of Darksiders, because I am biased, because I worked on the second one. So I'm so happy there's a third one. For quite a while I thought it wasn't going to happen, but here we are. What a blessed world. Now we just need the fourth one, and then we can finally get on with it and assemble all the fucking characters and do the big one. We can finally finish the story. For anyone who doesn't know, like, minor spoilers, but Darksiders and Darksiders 2 take place in parallel, and they both end in the same place. And Darksiders 3 seems to take place in parallel as well, and I assume they're going to stick to their game plan and end it in the same place. And then we're going to need 4 to end in the same place, and then we can see what's going to go down. I'm so excited to get all the warriors in one place, yeah. Has there been any trailers for 3? Yeah, there's been tons of trailers for 3. Especially over the past month, they've been putting them out really frequently. Actually, I think a new trailer for 3 came out this morning. It was either this morning or yesterday morning. The Horse with No Name video. So, yeah. No, definitely lots of trailers out for it if you eyeball it. So, eventually we'll get that 4-player game. I remember when I worked at THQ, this isn't really playing their hand too much, because obviously it's not what's going to happen. But, so War and Death were done in 1 and 2. I remember hearing rumblings around the office that the plan for Darksiders 3, back when we were working on 2, was to have both Strife and Fury as the playable characters, and it was going to be like a 2-player big co-op game. And then THQ shut down. And now, of course, we can see that, you know, Fury gets this game. Fury's Darksiders 3, and we'll see what happens with Strife, because Strife is the gunman, who we've seen his design, actually. There's actually art of him out in the world. There's been art of Fury out in the world for quite a while, too. I think since the first Darksiders game came out, I think. So, is the same artist working on Darksiders 3. Some of the core art team is still working on it, like who worked on the first 2 games. A lot of this team actually is from Vigil back in the day. Is it Vigil? Might be Vigil. I can't remember their name for some reason. They reformed a studio called Gunfire Games, who made actually like 2 games between then and now. So it's a lot of the same guys. However, the main artist guy, God, what is his name? What is his name? He did Battle Chasers. Help me out here. What is the fucking artist? Joe Madureira. Joe Madureira? Joe Madureira. Yeah, he is no longer on Darksiders directly. But his core designs for Fury and Strife and a lot of his previous stuff still carries right in. Honestly, like, if you wouldn't have told me, I wouldn't have known that Joe Mad didn't work on Darksiders 3, because it, like, aesthetically they're nailing it still, even without him. So, hey, Darksiders is good too. Anyway, I'm off. I'm gonna go sleep for the night, and whatever. Hopefully I can sleep tonight. I've been having a hard time sleeping. I'm on new medication, and everything seems okay and good, except, like, I can't sleep. It's just like I hit the bed and I just can't. I stayed up for 4 hours one night last week. It was really miserable, actually. So I need to see my my doctor again and ask, like, hey, can I take melatonin or something? Will I die if I take something else to help me sleep? I don't know. So we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, that insomnia feel. It's not great. Hey, Gilmerton, by the way. Yeah. So, anyway. Good night, then. Take care, guys. Sleep tight. Have a good one. Bye-bye.